Hello students, I'm Dr. Vivek Ujjwal from School of Agriculture, Concordia University. So in today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the classification of horticultural crops. So about this lecture, if I give you a general idea, so many types of individual fruits and vegetables, many individual types of species, plantation crops, etc. are under commercial cultivation in different part of the country under different sets of growing conditions. An attempt to deal with all these plants separately become tedious, cumbersome, and infeasible, and more repetitive. To avoid these difficulties, it is better to classify the plants in groups based on similarity or dissimilarity of attribute. Okay, so a wide range of plant species are available in the nature. If we try to study about these species individually, so it is very difficult because they are in very large of number. So according to their similarity and dissimilarity, they are classified into different groups to make these study very easier. What is the learning outcome of this lecture? That is, the objective of this lecture is to know about the classification of horticultural crops. How we can classify the horticultural crops? There are several characteristics on the basis we can classify the horticultural crops, like classification based on seasonal growth and cycle. Few plants are there, they are annuals in nature. Another plants are biennial in nature, and many more plants are available in the nature. They are perennial in the growth habit. In case of annual plants, they complete their life cycle within a year. From starting to the end, they complete all the procedure between a year. For example, sunflowers, bean, pea, mustard, maize, rice. These are the annual plants. In case of biennial plants, in the first year they complete their vegetative growth, and in the second year they complete their reproductive growth. So they complete their life cycle within 2 years. What are the important biennial plants? Beets, carrot, turnips. These are the important biennial plants. In case of perennial plants, they complete their life cycle more than 1 year, more than 2 years. For example, tree, grasses, etc. On the other hand, the horticultural plants also classified on the basis of stem. Based on the type of stem, horticultural plants are classified into herbs, shrubs, and trees. In case of herbs, herbs are small plants with soft, non-woody stem. Many potted plants, annual bedding plants, and vegetables are example. Okay, shrubs are small, woody plants without main trunk and with branches arising from the ground level. They are larger than herbs and smaller than trees. In case of trees, what are the characteristics? Trees are large woody plants with a main trunk. Branches arise from the upper part of the main trunk. Classification based on the stem growth. Many types of plants are there, they have different stem growth. Some plants are there, the stem growth is erect, so they are erect plants. Few plants are there, they are creeper in nature. For example, strawberry. Some are climbers, for example, pepper vine. Okay, decumbent plants like peanut. Classification based on classification of vegetables. Vegetables are often classified based on their life cycle, edible or economic part, and adaptation. In case of vegetables, again we classified the vegetables according to their life cycle. Few vegetables are there, they complete their life cycle in 1 year. Another vegetables like carrot, sugar beets complete their life cycle in 2 years. They are biennials, and few Vegetables like asparagus, they are perennial in the nature. They complete their life cycle in more than 2 years. Edible or economic part. If we classify the vegetable on the basis of edible or economic part, so here is the presentation. A slide is showing the classification of vegetables on the basis of edible part. In case of vegetables, few vegetables are available. The pods are consumable part. In other vegetables, roots are consumable part like carrot, sugar beet. Few vegetables are available. In these vegetables, the bulbs are used for the consumption purpose like onion. In another vegetables, tubers are used for consumption purpose like potato. In some vegetable, green leafy parts are used for the consumption, for example, spinach. Classification of vegetable based on adaptation. Mm, India has the various climatic conditions, so vegetables are also can be classified based on their seasonal growth. In India, few vegetables are available. They can grow only in the cool season. So they are known as cool season vegetables. For example, cabbage, cauliflower, sugar beet. These vegetables can be grown successfully in the cool season. On the other hand, the vegetables like onion, corn, okra, eggplant, these vegetables can be grown successfully in the warm season. So these vegetables are known as warm season vegetables. Vegetables, solanaceous vegetables, for example, tomato and eggplant. Few vegetables are available there. The plants of few vegetables are vines in the nature. For example, pumpkin, cucumber, grey ground, bitter gourd, etc. Few vegetables are there. They are known as cole crops. For example, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage. So these cole crops are grown in the cool season. But the name of these cole crops came from the ancient practices. There was a wide variety of cabbage having the name colewort. That's why these all the vegetables are known as cole crops. For example, broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, etc. On the basis of cotyledons, the vegetable can be classified monocotyledons or dicotyledon plants. In monocotyledons, these families are included like Amaryllidaceae. Example, onion, garlic, leek, etc. The vegetables comes in the family Liliaceae, that is asparagus. Ericaceae, for example, Colocasia esculenta. In the family of Dioscoreaceae, the main vegetables comes that is yam. On the other hand, dicotyledons vegetables are available there. So here are some examples of dicotyledons vegetables, that is Chenopodiaceae, palak, beetroot, etc. In the family of Compositae, lettuce and chicory vegetables are included. In the convolvulus family, the sweet potato is the example. In the Brassicaceae, cabbage, cauliflower, crucifery, for example, Brussels, colecohls, norcol, etc. In the family of Cucurbitaceae, all the cucurbitaceous vegetables are included. Then Euphorbiaceae. In the family of Euphorbiaceae, tapioca vegetable is included. Leguminaceae, pea, French bean, etc. In the family of Malvaceae, the okra is main vegetable. So, in the Solanaceae, the potato, brinjal, capsicum, etc. These are the main vegetables of Solanaceae family. In the family of Umbelliferae, the carrot and parsley is the main vegetable. Rutaceae family included curry leaf. Vegetables classification based on the plant part used. According to the plant part used, the vegetables are classified as mentioned. Leafy vegetables. For example, amaranthus, cabbage and palak. Few vegetables are there. The fruits of these vegetables are used for consumption purpose. So these are the fruits vegetables. For example, tomato, brinjal, bhindi, pea, beans, cucurbitaceae. Flower parts. In some vegetables, flower parts are used for the consumption purpose. For example, cauliflower and broccoli. Underground parts. There are several vegetables in which underground parts are used for the consumption purpose. So they are all further classified into several parts like stem tubers, potato and colocasia. In root tubers, carrot, sweet potato and tapioca. Bulbs, onion and garlic. Classification based on season of growing. If we classify the vegetables on the basis of season and growing, so they are classified as mentioned Kharif crop season. In the season of Kharif crop, cucurbits, brinjal, okra crops can be grown successfully. These Kharif season crops carry from June to September. In Rabi season crops, the suitable time for growing these Rabi season crops are October to January. So cabbage, cauliflower, beet, peas, tomato are included in the Rabi season crops. In case of summer season crops, these crops carry from February to May. So brinjal, chili, cluster beans, bottle gourd are included in summer season crops. Classification based on the method of cultivation. Vegetables are further classified on the basis of method of cultivation. This is very convenient method. In this method, all the crops that have similar cultural requirements are grouped together. Therefore, it is possible to recommend general culture practices for all vegetables which are grouped together. Some groups like cucurbits, cole crops, bulb crops are not only have similar culture requirements for the group, but the crop in each group belongs to same family. The group like greens, salad crops, bulb crops, the part edible, in which group are also same. Therefore, the system of classification has been found to be more satisfactory in understanding the principles of vegetable growing than any other season. According to this method, the vegetables are grouped into 13 groups. So, if we know the characteristics and similarity of the crop, so the cultivation practices can be very easier. We can we can use the similar culture practices for the similar group of vegetables. Classification of ornamental plants. Ornamental plants fall under two main groups, namely herbaceous ornamental plants and woody ornamental plants. Both these may be again divided into flowering ornamentals and non-flowering ornamentals. Herbaceous ornamental plants are mentioned as Zinnia, marigold, lily, tulip, orchids, etc. And woody ornamental plants are pines, willow, ivy, etc. In the summary of this lecture, we can say horticulture crops are classified on the basis of different characteristics, that is, plant part use, season, stem types, growth habit, etc. And the cultivation of the horticulture crops can be easier by classifying them on the basis of similar characteristics. Here are some references available for your easy studying for to understand this course and this lecture in a integrated manner. Thank you.